Good morning everyone. Today we are Group 1, Team Infotech. We are going to present a presentation on CSR of Akzo Nobel. Myself and Susan Varghese, I am going to deal with the introduction part. So the company Akzo Nobel is a Dutch multinational company. It's initiated by William Siegen, and the brand Akzo creates paints and performance coating. So the headquarters of Akzo Nobel is at Amsterdam, and it is established in more than 150 countries. And Akzo Nobel is a company who is in Fortune 500 global MNCs and having more than 32,000 employees. Next is brands and its business of Akzo Nobel. As you can see, Akzo Nobel has 70 brands, more than 70 brands, and they are in decorative paints, automotive and specialty coatings, industrial coatings, marine, protective and yacht coatings, powder coatings, etc. But the most renowned brands are Dulux, Interpol, Siegen and International. Next is purpose of Akzo Nobel company. The purpose of Akzo Nobel company is that they focus on people, planet and pain policy. They have responsibility towards the society, and the foundation is the standard. Second one, structure. Akzo Nobel company is structured into 2 layers, and which consists of a cooperative, center and 17 business units. They focus on 3 business segments: pharma, coatings and chemicals. Next is CSR strategies of Akzo Nobel. The CSR strategies of Akzo Nobel were explained by triple bottom line, Carroll's pyramid and sustainability. Triple bottom line focuses on people, planet and profit. The combination of these three are explained in triple bottom line. How the company Akzo Nobel is focusing on their CSR strategies. So, first one, people. Akzo Nobel is developing their products with less toxicity and reduced emission waste. They focus on emission waste, reducing waste, and Akzo Nobel has focusing on diversity and inclusiveness. They also offer employees opportunities for personal development. As in case of women executives, women empowerment can be seen to be achieved by 30% by 2025. Next, planet. The 3 main areas focusing by Akzo Nobel are waste management, renewable electricity and greenhouse building. First one is waste management. The company is planning to become a zero waste company by 2030. They are achieving it by reuse, renew and renew. So they are planning to renew the use of water as well, so that the freshwater usage can be reduced. And the other one is usage of renewable electricity, so that the electricity can be usage of electricity can be eliminated, and the renewable resources can be used. And the third main part is greenhouse building. They focus on building greenhouse buildings so that the carbon neutral management can be achieved. So that is because 38% of global carbon emission are due to building construction. So they focus on greenhouse building plans. And the third main part is profit. The annual revenue of Akzo Nobel for the year 2021 is 9.5 billion euro, and which is a 12% increase than its previous year. The next part, Carroll's pyramid, will be explained by my colleague.
Okay, this is the Carroll's pyramid, and we're starting with the philanthropic responsibility of Akzo Nobel, which they involved in offering education and renovation of living spaces. They were able to give away liters of paints to competitors in a paint competition, and also striving for equal rights and opportunities for girls in Netherlands. The ethical responsibility of Akzo Nobel has been rated in Europe top employer to be the top employer institute for the second consecutive years. They have had this the first year and had it the second year. And also they have a key area to ensure the continuity and to create diverse and inclusive environment, knowing that their customers come from different ethnicity and has different value. So they try to involve everybody in this very in their production system. Their legal responsibility includes they are committed to create long-term value for their customers and not just for the time being, but for future purposes. Also, their shareholders can expect and receive competitive returns in their investment. The Akzo Nobel companies do not make payments to political parties or agencies. Akzo Nobel observes the laws of the countries which supports fundamental rights and also demanding health and safety environmental standards. They do not tolerate harassment or exploitation of any sort in their company. The economic responsibility of Akzo Nobel, the renewable electricity, which was 45% in the year 2021, and which they would want to improve by the year 2030 to 100%. Their energy reduction, which was 10% in the year 2021, they have the ambition of making this a 30% increase by 2030. Water reuse, which they also hope to improve on by 100%. Waste management reduces the cost of production by 15%. They want to reduce, reuse, and renew policies for increasing rate of investment in their company. The economic responsibility of Akzo Nobel will be directed proportionally to the environmental balance. Then sustainability, I'll be handing this over to my partner to continue from here.
Sustainability. Sustainability here they have three pillars: economic, social, and environment. These are including sustainability. Here we can see that sustainability is reduced carbon and energy. They are helping to cover emissions. Then long-lasting performance. This helps to customer reduce the cost. Then health and well-being. Health and well-being, such helping to improve indoor air. That helps to customers. Then reduce, reuse, and renew. That's we have the part of our efforts. We have the materials we can reduce, and renew. Then the less waste we can come with the reduce, reuse, and renew. Here, the less waste we can continue promote the circular economy also. Our sustainability ambitions, we have 50% of less carbon emissions in the value of chain and less than 50% of revenue from the sustainable solutions and less than 100,000 members of local communities empowered with the new skills and circular waste in our own operations and reducers.
Yeah, coming to competitors of Akzo Nobel. It was three industries, that is PPG Industries, Solvay and Lanxess. This is based on all of the chemical industries and also based on the revenue from the Craft 2023. Coming to the comparisons. Yeah, first, coming to the introduction. Akzo Nobel. Akzo Nobel NV started as an Akzo Nobel, the Dutch multinational company which creates paints and performance coatings for both industry and consumers worldwide. And for the PPG Industries, it is American Fortune 500 company and global suppliers of paints, coatings and specialty materials, and have collaborated with many of the country paint shops. And Solvay SA is a multinational company who is a global leader in materials, chemicals and solutions. While Lanxess, it is a core business of Lanxess is development of manufacturing and marketing of chemical intermediates, additives and consumer protection controls products. Coming to CSR strategies of Akzo, it is a zero hunger, promoting a sustainable agriculture and good health and well-being also for the employees and the customers, and affordable reliable and modern energy, and immediate action on climate changes which impacts the global, and ensuring sustainable consumption and product patterns. And coming to the PPG, it is a strategy which is the most effective way of creating a positive change in the global, delivering a positive impact for the people by sending their most quality products and at a reasonable prices, which is very safe for the environment and also beneficial for the employees, consumers and stakeholders, which is very reliable at the sharehold prices and the consumer goods, and affording the shareholders the superior return on investment and contributing as a good corporate citizen to each nation and community which we're going to operate. And coming to the Solvay, Solvay is working under a strategy called GROW. It is an unpredictable three-step transformation of simple Solvay. That's how we unleash the full potential, bringing together from different legacies and engaging all of our employees around the Solvay One. It is a one mission that is under beyond the whole world, like the consumers, the stakeholders, and the buyers. So each of them will operate with a new distinct business mandate to speed up Solvay's competitive results. Coming to Lanxess. Lanxess leading sustainability is a transformative leadership program designed to elevate senior leaders' ability to drive sustainability-related growth across their organizations. And in this way, we create measurable benefits for companies and societies as well. Coming to the philanthropic responsibilities, the Akzo Nobel is having the organization of skills and entrepreneurship training for teenagers to educate and promote positive impact, and organization of competitions of supplying Dulux paints in regards to the competition. Coming to PPG, PPG is dedicated to any social justice initiation that focus on civil rights, criminal justice reform, and cultural heritage of black communities and people of color. They are involved in beautifying many and diverse communities, and PPG in 2005 has donated its $10 million to enhance the neighbor we call home and colorful communities projects. And PPG invested $20 million to address systematic racism and invested $13.3 million in the communities globally for enhancement of backward people. Coming to the Solvay, the deep commitment is towards the protecting the planet, nourishing innovation, and fostering education. They are funding education to the poor people, but also doing their will that causes the reduction of greenhouse effect on the globe. In the Lanxess, it is a philanthropic responsibility. It includes is like health initiatives, donating and supporting communities with beautify projects, but it is not anything in particular. It just funding doesn't have any proper foundations on its name. Coming to ethical responsibilities, Akzo Nobel has an ecosystem solution program to set to cultural toxicity and emission waste. Coming to the PPG, it holds a health and safety management under ISO 14001 by 45001 Integrated Global Certificate, which covers 12 ethical management systems. It achieved the vision for wellness through the Global Wellness Council and the Wellness Culture of Health Development Program strategy. Coming to the Solvay, it has a great ethical responsibilities, like it doesn't have no regulation, independent compliance function, health and safety in the workplace, inclusion, diversity and non-discrimination, harassment-free environment, data privacy, and anti-bribery and anti-corruption. While the Lanxess, its identity is based on 5 values. It's respect, ownership, trust, professionalism, and integrity. These values apply at all times over all the companies globally that have the Lanxess. Coming to legal responsibilities, Akzo Nobel has zero tolerance towards the harassment in the companies, and also the child labor is not at all encouraged. And inhibiting discrimination and harassment to everyone can be treated with dignity and respect, for there's no gender bias in the company. Coming to the PPG Industries, they survey more than 200 countries, regional and global leaders representing all the functions and business units regarding 44 legal compliance risks across 9 categories under a code of conduct with the solicitors. And it is anti-corruption, corporate compliance, safety and protection of assets, export practices, proprietary information, and records management, data privacy, and third-party management. And the Solvay SCA, it has a great gender diversity, which has increased their female employees to 22%, and the zero tolerance to all kinds of modern slavery. And the Likeness has diversity and inclusion, remuneration and benefits, commitment and loyalty, and employee development and talent management, and it has a proper tax guidelines and notification of violations in the system. Coming to the economic responsibilities, the reduce, reuse, and renew system is a huge investment of Akzo to reduce the environmental hazards. At the same time, it has only a 30% of fresh water usage management and 45% of renewable energy usage. And its Let's Color program is a great asset to it, which gives more funding and more collaborations to it. While the PPG, it's a community engagement governance, have a great collaboration with all the global companies, and 37.5% decline in waste disposal intensity, and 40% of manufacturing and R&D facilities with zero wastage, and it has $6.2 million funding was rated under PPG and PPG Industries for the service of the people. And the Solvay, it's a freshwater intake is reduced by 24% by the water efficiency, and non-recoverable industrial waste is reduced to 34% comparing to 2018. And the launch of growth platform on renewable materials and biotechnology increased by 9.3%, and 5%. This all made a 5% increase in the growth in materials and reduction of the cost of production. And the Likeness, it always for the linear economy, which is finding energy from the finite sources, and the circular economy, which is energy from the renewable sources that reduce the cost of production. Coming to the market position, the total revenue of the Akzo Nobel is 22.99 billion euros, and the share value is 68.56 euro, but it is decreased by 0.41%. And the PPG Industries, the market position is 122.95 billion euros, and its share value is 121.34 euros, which is an increase to 49%. And Solvay, it is 109.40 billion euros, and the share value is decreased by 2.4% to 0.94 euros. And the Likeness, it is 43.75 billion euros, and the share value is decreased by 2.34, which is disastrous, the 43.75 euros. Coming to the evaluation of
I don't have the answers to the second part.
and coming to which competitor is a major threat to Akzo Nobel and why. The PPG is a great threat to the Akzo Nobel because it has better CSR strategies and also the better foundation programs and education to all kids and nutrition values. So PPG is a great competitor and it should give its best to move on. And these are references what we have grabbed the information from. Thank you.